less time with an internet consumer because they take the time not only to look at listings but to figure out what do I need to do before I get in this house buying mode. So it's wonderful. They educate themselves and they know what they need to do, and when they call you, they're ready and on board.
The internet's come a long way. I remember having the first website up at the National Association of Realtors Convention in 1994, the only website up for real estate, and most agents said, we'll never use that. Oh, you just wait, and no, you bet. And it was Homes and Land, one of our sponsors as well. Okay, so as a buyer, is there anything I can do before I start my trek for looking for a home?
The first thing in this market that a buyer needs to do is have some money for down payment and closing costs. The days of 100% financing are gone. You also need to take a look at your credit, make sure what it looks like, and you need to get pre-approved before you call a real estate agent and go out there and start looking at homes.
That's been a message every week on this show for the past 44 weeks, is make sure you've got a loan before you find the home.
Right.
Because it's not as easy to navigate those murky mortgage waters and with the credit challenges as it was before. The no doc, no down, no job, no problem loans seemingly are gone. Do you think they'll ever come back, Carol?
I hope not.
No, I hope not too. A lot of people did get over their head. They get excited about a home. It's the biggest buy they'll ever make, the center of their social and recreational being, and then and they get in there and they can't afford it. What's the difference? So anyway, I don't know what. I guess my time's up. But anyway, tell me about other than making sure I got the loan. How do I go about shopping for a home, even on the internet? I mean, where do I start?
The best thing to do is to really sit down with yourself and make a list of must-haves in your home. If you must have a fireplace, if you must have 3 bedrooms, then make those non-negotiables. So that way, when you sit down with your realtor, you can say, I'm flexible on a smaller kitchen, but I must have 3 bedrooms and I must have a fireplace. And that will help narrow the search down. And certainly you need to know what area of town you want to be in.
And make sure your realtor spends enough time with you on what your dream home will look like. It's more than just 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a garage. It's specific, whether it opens to the left, opens to the right, fireplace is here, master bedroom's there, and do a lot of prep work, and it saves everybody time and money. Well, what are the top 10 buyer turnoffs, would you say, when looking for a home?
This is my favorite topic.
Oh, good. I'm glad I asked it then.
And it goes for buyers and sellers, but the top 10 buyer turnoffs are, number 1, pet odors in your home.
Uh-oh.
No one likes to walk through a house that does not smell good.
Okay.
Number 2 is clutter.
Oh.
When people are walking through your home, they would like to see your home and not your stuff.
Have room to move.
And room to move.
Okay.
Number 3 is homes that have repair issues. If you're putting your home on the market, please clean it up, caulk it, paint it, make it look pretty. Number 4.
Because they do notice that stain in the carpet.
Absolutely.
And they do notice that crack in the ceiling or the wall. I bet Bryon can tell us how that happens. So they notice all those things, and it's not going to go away. They're not going to overlook it, because when they're buying something with that price tag, they want to make sure they've got it as perfect and maintenance-free as it can be.
Correct. Number 4 is clean your bathrooms. It's very uncomfortable when you walk through a house and you're walking through the bathroom and your tub is dirty or your toilet's not flushed. And it's just little things that you can do to make it better.
This is good stuff. What else?
Number 5 is landscaping. Buying a home is a psychological process.
Right.
When you pull up to the curb, it's got to have great curb appeal, because immediately you get a positive impression. When you open the door, it should smell good, look good, feel good, make you want to go inside. So it's all a psychological.
So a little landscaping, as we say before, a little landscaping, a little fresh paint do go a long way in increasing the desirability of the home.
Correct.
All right, what else?
Make sure your realtor has materials there that your buyer can take with them. It's a turn-off for a buyer when they walk into a house and there's nothing there that they can take with them. A flyer, a brochure, just something that will remind them of the home, because that's not the only one they're seeing that day.
Right. Typically, what else do you... I think I said my time's up. That must be my lunch.
No, maybe my time's up.
No, we still got a few minutes. All right, good info. What else do we have?
Clean out your closet, Clean out your garage. Make sure your backyard is neat and your grass is cut. And clean your windows. Major. Clean your windows.
Clean windows, clean bathrooms, landscaping, fresh paint, clutterless, right?
Yes.
This comes under even probably pre-staging, even before you have someone come in and stage your home.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Then it's about rearranging. Then it's about first impressions and feng shui and all those kind of things.
Correct. And you only get one chance to make a first impression.
Good point. So that house may indeed have the value as far as comparables, but if it doesn't show well, then you need to go back to square one.
Correct.
That's all great. Did we hit them all? Was that all
Yes.
good? All
yes.
right.
I was
good.
counting on my fingers.
That's a good checklist. We should put that on the website, Andy. We can get that from Carol of great tips if you're selling a home that are buyer turnoffs. All right. What is the investment market looking like today? I know there's foreclosures and there's short sales and builder closeout. What's some of the what's the investment market looking like?
The investment market is looking great.
Okay.
It is very different than it was. You know, for the most part, flips are gone. You can't just buy them and flip them. But it's a great market to buy, hold on to, rent, and maybe turn around in 2 or 3 years. So it's strong.
So it's still about credit. It's about getting a good value. I'd beware of any foreclosures. You don't know how they left it. You know, they weren't happy when they left. And
well, that's what inspections are for, right, Bryon?
That's what inspections are for. It's what we're going to talk about inspections, good or bad. Thanks for tying Bryon in there. Okay, tell us about some of your listings. I know you got some great listings out.
Awesome listings.
All right, we're kind of short, but go ahead.
Okay, I'll make it really quick.
Sure.
I've got one in Kellywood Greens on Iron Castle Court. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a gorgeous covered patio and skylights. I've got one in Grand Lakes on Bent's Arbor, which is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1-story with a bonus room, gorgeous kitchen and granite countertops. I've got a little one on Provincial Boulevard on West Memorial, 3-bedroom, 2-bath with gorgeous hardwood floors and a huge backyard. I've got one in Sugarland on Meadow Edge, 5 bedrooms, 3-bath, huge gate room, zones of Clemens High School, which everyone knows is great. One on Windy Village in Barker's Village. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with gorgeous tile floors and a kitchen. One on Pebble Chase in Kellywood, Nottingham Country. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with huge rooms, an office, 2 living areas, and an awesome pool.
And you know if they're Carol Fusco's listings, they're going to show well. So, Carol, how would somebody get a hold of you? What's the best way?
My office number is 281-398-6060 or www.carolfusco.com.
That was fast, but we're going to let you repeat that as we come back in our final segment. We'll be back with more great information on Houston real estate today, so don't you go away.